welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is about a Nigerian bridal makeup look. The first thing I did was to cleanse her face with mismetic micellar water and my cotton pads, and you guys can see the amount of dirt we took off, even though my model just finished taking a bath before I started this makeup. Next thing I did after cleansing the face was to moisturize her face, and I used the mismetic moisture bomb moisturizer. You guys can see how hydrating the face looks. Then next up to my primer. The primer I'm using is from CM Essentials. I'm applying it on her T-zones to control oil and make my makeup last long. Next up is foundation. My foundation is from V Beauty Cosmetics in the shade V Java, and I can't remember the other shade, but I'll put it down in the description box below. So next up, I contoured the face with V Beauty foundation as well. I don't know why this foundation is looking a bit lighter. I think the foundation is a bit lighter. I mismatched a foundation shade, but don't worry guys, everything is going to come back together at the end of the video. For blush, I'm using the Taylor Cosmetics single blush in the shade Omo to blush up her cheeks and the point of her nose. Now I'm highlighting her face, and the technique I use for highlighting is, the first thing I did was to brighten her face with a concealer that is close to her skin tone. Then after brightening her face, that's when I will go in with a light concealer to highlight her face. After brightening her face, that way I don't have to go in with too much concealer to highlight the face, because the face already has enough coverage, under the eye already has enough coverage, so that way I don't have to go in with too much product. Next, I'm setting the highlighted areas with my compact powder, and the powder I used is V Beauty Cosmetics and Royal Cosmetics mixed together to set the highlighted areas. After setting, I applied powder all over her face. I used the V Beauty powder all over her face just to set my foundation in place. After the powder and contouring, then I set the model's face with the Kiss Beauty spray just to let all that makeup sink into the skin, after which I set my under eye with a translucent powder from S1 Cosmetics. Next up is my eyeshadow primer as a base for my eyeshadow. Using the same powder I used for her skin tone as a transition color for her eyeshadow, I blended that into the nose contour. Now I'm going in with this eyeshadow from Morphe. I'm using a dark brown inside it, after which I went in with this my Avo eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow because it adds shades for nude, it has shades for dramatic eye looks, and then I'm using a dark brown shade inside just to darken the crease, just to darken the outer V of my eyeshadow. guys, after doing my eye lift, then I proceeded to add finishing touches. Right here, I dusted off the setting powder, and then I went in back with my powder brush just to use that to blend everything together. For finishing, I went in with my gel liner from Bridal Cosmetics to line on top of my eyelashes. That is going to cover any imperfection on top of the lash. Little details like this are what makes a difference. You guys can see the difference between the eye that I've done and the other eye that I've not done. You can see the difference. So guys, always line on top of your lash. Always line your lash track. Next up, I applied the highlighter, and I go in with very minimal products because I don't want the face to be too shiny or oily. I realized that too much highlighters, they tend to make dark skin oily. So I went in with little products before spraying, so that by the time I spray, the spray is going to melt the highlighter into the skin. The next thing I did was to spray the face to lock in the makeup and also to make the makeup sink into the skin. So as you guys can see, I did the lips off camera, but don't worry guys, I'm going to upload the tutorial of how I did the lipstick, so you guys should go and watch it. And now I'm just adding finishing touches. I'm applying mascara. I love to do that after spraying so that it doesn't stay in my makeup. And so guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you love this and I hope you learned a thing or two. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment, and please turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified when next I post a new video. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye.